Hey, what's going on, everybody? FullFrontage here today, bringing y'all a Clash Mini video. And in today's video, in preparation for Update 6, I'm going to be talking about how to properly build decks and what to look for when building decks, and how to look at the current meta and assess the decks that you want to build. So, this is a deck that I have not tried out yet. But there's a few things that I'm taking into consideration. So currently in the meta, we're seeing a lot of Countess, we're seeing a lot of Shield Maiden, we're seeing a lot of a pretty decent amount of Monk, actually, which is kind of surprising, and Archer Queen and Barbarian King and so on. So when looking at those kind of decks, typically what the common factor is with those decks is going to be stun, slow, and tank. So those are like the main components of the minis that make up the meta. So with this Skeleton King deck, the objective with this deck is to have backline damage with the Magic Archer and the Miner, and then we also have control-based effects with the Skeleton King having the crowd control super, the isolation effects if needed, the Ice Wizard for the extra slow, the Swordsman for the stun, and then we also have the mini Pekka in here for dissipate, and the dissipate is going to help out with things against like Swordsman, Wave Master, a bunch of different things like that. So with this deck specifically, this is also really good with Wave Master because the Magic Archer can be placed up a little bit higher, and when you have the Miner going to the backside, the Wave Master is more likely to use its first super going to the Miner instead of going to the Magic Archer. So you also have the Miner as like a distraction for the Wave Master. So I haven't played this deck yet, but I wanted to talk about kind of like the deck building process, and this was my thought with building this specific deck. We have the isolation, we have the dissipate with the Miner and the Skeleton King, we have the crowd control, and things like that. So we're going to hop into a match and see how this deck works, because it was solely based on my knowledge of the current meta, what the current status of the game is like, and everything like that. So we're going up against Countess for this first round. Countess is actually a really good matchup for the Skeleton King, especially in the early rounds. So what we want to do is we want to go for the greater slow, and we'll probably work towards either training camp or sauna in this situation. So he's going to have a Miner going to the backside. We do have the isolation immediately onto the Countess, which is going to be huge. Countess is going to get taken down pretty much immediately. Archer is going to get the damage on the backside, but that's going to be fine. And this is going to be an easy round one victory. Like I said, Skeleton King versus Countess, typically early rounds you can do pretty well with, just because there's not many units, they don't leveled up, and the Skeleton King can get some pretty good isolation early on. So let's see, heading into this, he has Archer and Miner so far, so I think what we probably want to build is, let's go to the Skeleton King in the front line, let's grab our mini Pekka here, and I think do you want to sell the mini Pekka and go double Swordsman for the stun, or do I want to keep the dissipate? I probably want to go stun because I feel like he's going to try to get a little bit more crowd control with his Countess. So let's see how this plays out. Yep, he goes with the Mega Knight and the Ice Wizard. So the stun was probably the best play for us. He's going to get the TP on the backside. We are going to be able to push forward with the Swordsman, and we should be able to get some really good stuns right here onto the Mega Knight as well. This is going to be clutch. Isolation going to be coming into play here. Miner is going to get taken down, and this is going to be an easy round 2 victory. We're going to have the dissipate. The Swordsman is going to be able to help clean up. We have the stacks on the Skeleton King, so honestly not going to be too big of an issue for us there. So, all right, let's see. Heading into round 3, he's got the Mega Knight. He's got the Ice Wizard, so we want to try to penetrate his Ice Wizard. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to sell the Magic Archer, or we're going to sell the Miner, grab the Magic Archer with the invisibility. I'm going to bring the Ice Wiz forward a little bit, and I'm going to actually switch. Let's actually do this. So we'll keep this over here. So this way, hopefully, his Ice Wizard will focus onto our Skeleton King. If he goes with the second upgrade to increase the range, I'm also going to throw the training camp in the back here, and I think we're going to keep it like this. And if he gets the extra radius, he is going to get the extra radius. He also goes with the Mucho Puncho in the front, but look at this, the Magic Archer on the backside with the invisibility is going to start to rack up the bonus damage from the training camp. So even if he takes us down, Mucho Puncho is going to get obliterated by the Magic Archer, and that is a quick and easy first game victory with the Skeleton King deck. So it's looking really good, bumping up to a 2-game win streak now. Not with this deck, because that was actually the first match I played with that deck, and it was a super clean victory against Countess. Countess's... I just muted the microphone. Whoops. So sensitive. Okay. let's see, we got Hot Pot, we got Pancaker, and we have Training Camp again. Ooh, this could be really good. I think what we probably want to end up doing is in the later rounds. I'm gonna grab the Ice Wizard here, actually. In the later rounds, we're probably gonna want to be mirroring the Magic Archer and have that invisibility, depending on what he has. If he's got like miners for the backside, we definitely want the invisibility on the Magic Archer. If not, then we can probably get away with just continuing to mirror the Skeleton King. Skeleton King is going to come in clutch right here. We're going to start getting some dissipate damage onto the Barb King and get some supers down. He does have the shield, but we have plenty of health on the Magic Archer, so even if he starts healing up before the invulnerability goes off, again, Magic Archer is going to stay alive because it was on that backside. So he's got Pekka, he's got Wizard so far with this Barb King matchup, so we're going to be looking towards probably not upgrading the Magic Archer for right now, but leaving it in play. I think that's going to be the best bet for us. He does have the Pekka coming to the front line. He's mirroring the Barb King. So what we probably want to be doing is focus on splitting the damage. So we want to go, let's grab our Swordsman and let's try to get Swordsman upgrades so we can get some stuns rolling through here. I think the stuns are going to be really helpful for us. If he ends up building like an archer combo, then we'll start. Yep, there's the archer. Okay, so we'll probably want to start getting the invisibility onto the magic archer, so this way it's not going to be able to immediately take damage from the archer on the backside, because that is going to be the biggest damage dealer for him onto our magic archer. So we're going to want to be building miner to get the backline for the archer, but we'll also want to be building the magic archer with the invisibility, so that way we can try to take him down as quickly as possible. So we're going to go for the invisibility on the magic archer. We're going to sell it. We're going to grab this miner. We are going to go with the I probably want to shift the miner here. Let's grab, nope, we're going to do that. And we want to upgrade miner. We're going to go for the backstab effect, I think. And then I think we probably want to go Potter, because in the off chance that he keeps Pekka alive, or that our Potter is going to be able to like kind of circle around, I think we want to throw the Skeleton King's going to mirror to that side. So let's just throw the Potter in the back middle. And then in the next round, we'll probably want to upgrade the Magic Archer yet again. He is going to go for the ability with the third star ability onto that Archer. We're going to be able to get some stun effects. The Pekka is isolated for the time being. And again, we are getting some pretty good damage onto his Archer with the Miner. But the Potter came in clutch for him right there. Oh, man. We do get the stun, and the King is going to take the attention of the Skeleton King. And that is going to be a round 2 victory for him. Okay, so we definitely need the extra level up onto the miner and the extra shots onto the magic archer. So let's switch this over here. We're gonna let the miner. He's not really doing much. I feel like the swordsman isn't actually helping us out here. Let's just go for Magic Archer level 3 and maybe Miner level 3. I'm really hoping we get 2 miners on the reroll. Okay. We at least get 1, so we'll go with the Cleave ability. And then I think I'm just going to sell these because I don't think I want the Ice Wizards kind of in play. So we'll put the Miner to the middle. Let's shift the Ice Wizard right here. This will hopefully take his focus. Okay, so he's going to shift to the other side. We do get the lineup with the Archer at the start. Magic Archer is going to be putting in work. Skeleton King not going to be able to dish out enough damage quickly. We do have a lot. He's got the Archer on the backside, and man, that just did not work out in our favor right there. The Pekka was just absolutely dominating our Skeleton King, and yeah, I think if we had, let's see, what could we have done differently there? Honestly, maybe the stun on the swordsman was probably the better play, like going for more crowd control and building the swordsman with the ice wizard, and then having the miner just go for the backline instead of focusing on the magic archer earlier on. That might have been the play, or maybe I just didn't choose hot pot. Maybe I just chose the wrong gizmo, and that also could have been a huge difference maker. So let's roll through here. I think we want to try to clone the Skeleton King for the start. And I want to see if I get mini Pekka here. We don't get the mini Pekka, but I think what we want to do is we want to sell this and we want to go for the Ice Wizard play. So we want to go for Ice Wizard and the Swordsman. We're eventually going to be building up our stuns, which is going to be perfectly fine. He's going to get that first knockdown. Swordsman is not going to be able to get a super off, but now we have 2 Skeleton Kings going for the isolation onto the Monk. So Monk not going to be getting any supers off here, and we're going to be able to get a quick, easy round 1 victory here. So let's see. We're going to keep in, we're going to go with the extra slow. We're going to go for the stun. And then I think we want to try to go for the upgrade onto the Ice Wizard again. Just get that little extra area. So let's reroll here. We don't get that, so we're going to keep this. We'll just have the miner going through to the backside. I'm just going to throw the miner in the far right so it doesn't get too shaken up. And this is going to be a good spot. I think I want to keep the Skeleton King mirroring over, so that way the focus from the Monk is going to the Skeleton King instead of the Swordsman. And this way it gives the Swordsman an opportunity to build its super up, get the stun off. We do get the stun off. It works beautifully for us right there. Swordsman's going to get blasted away by the Monk. Perfectly fine. We do have the damage coming through. Miner, doesn't get the shot off before the bowler gets the shot in. But the isolation damage from the Skeleton King was clutch and secured us a victory right there. All right. Here we go. Let's see. I think we want to probably build... the shield's really not going to help us on the Swordsman, so we want to do this. And let's re-roll this. And I think we're going to go with the Dissipate onto the Miner as well. And let's actually grab the King Tower here. So I'm going to throw the King Tower in the middle here. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I think I want to throw the King Tower over here because I don't want the Monk to just blast away our King Tower. So we want to keep the King Tower alive. And this is going to surprise for the potential 3rd and final round. For us, which would be a huge, huge help. He keeps the Monk there. He does go for the shots onto the Miner. We do have the Dissipate on the right-hand side, though, so it actually worked out really well for us. Swordsman is going to be able to help out quite a bit there. We do have the Dissipate with that, and now no isolation is going to be had, but the Swordsman stun going to come in super clutch right here. Skeleton King stun, we should be able to get the isolation, and this is going to be a quick and easy 3rd game victory. So honestly, that the only struggle we had was against that Barbarian King deck, and I think I just played it and misread the situation. I think it would have been better in that Barb King matchup specifically to focus on the crowd control aspect more than the damage aspect, which is what I was doing. And I think if we focus on Swordsman and Ice Wizard against that specific matchup, just slow the Pekka down to slow the Barbarian King from getting supers off and buffing the Archer and having the Miner go to the back line to take care of it, I think we would have been in a much better situation and kind of set ourselves up for success. But that's going to do it for this video. If you do try this deck, let me know how it works for you down in the comment section below. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell because, hey, Update 6 is around the corner, and as soon as I'm allowed to share information on the update, you know I will. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any Update 6 news. It's going to be a banger of an update, but that's going to do it for this one. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.